Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jade and today we are doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. I thought I would do this just because I hear it's like a good way to get like noticed because people will look at the tag sometimes. I don't know, I never do that. But I just thought it would be something fun to do. And the first question is, why did you start your channel? And I started my channel because I already have a Sims channel where I do Sims Let's Plays for the Sims 3 and Sims 4, and I really love it, and I just really love talking to myself. And it's like my passion. And then I was like, my other passion is reading. And I've thought about doing this before, but I've always been like, oh, I don't know. And I like almost did it once, and but I just wasn't ready. And I finally decided I was ready to do something that I was really passionate about as well. And of course I love reading, and I'm happy to get to start this channel. I hope you guys like my videos. It makes me happy to get to do them. So the second question are, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Which I kind of don't like this question, because it's like, I don't know. There's a lot of things that people do for Booktube. There's so many people who do it that it's kind of hard to be fun and unique. But I think like my interpretation of things is a little bit different than others. Definitely the way I rate books, because when I read a book, I'm like 5 stars. Literally, if you look at my book reads, Goodreads right now, about 98% of the books I've read will be 5 stars. That's probably something I need to work on. But I just really, I don't know, I love books, and then I don't realize like the problems with them until after I'm done being like, ah! But yeah, what's something like good I can bring to Booktube though? My sense of style. I've never done anything with my hair besides have it down, but my friend's really good at braiding, and she started braiding my hair in class, and I just really like it. I'm like, it's fun. Okay, probably my ability to be entertaining is what I can bring to Booktube. Alright guys, the next question is, what are you most excited for about your new channel? And I'm excited because this is something totally different than I've ever done. For like Let's Plays and stuff for The Sims, people don't use face cam. Like, I don't ever see myself and record myself. Like, I just record my voice. So it's really different to like edit a video and see myself in it. And I really like it because I feel like it's really personal, and I just like that it's so different. I would like to someday do face cam for my other channel, but I really need a camera to do that. I don't know. For one, I don't even know if you can do it with your phone. Maybe. I would like to get an actual camera. I'm thinking of, for Christmas, I'm going to ask for a real camera, but I want to make sure that I'm like still like really into Booktube. I'm really into it. It's just kind of hard because it took me like forever to get my Sims channel just to 100 subscribers. Like, I'm at 125. But like, it's taken me like a year and a half. And my Booktube channel, I've gotten 1 subscriber that's like not someone I know, and I don't know, it's just kind of disheartening. But I know that doing YouTube has been getting harder and harder because there's so much more people trying to do it and everything like that. It's a lot. But oh well, I'm hoping that like things will go well for it. I'm gonna move on to the next question now because I'm all depressed now. Alright, the next question is, why do you love reading? And this tends to change a lot, but I love reading, especially when I need a place to escape to. Reading's a place I go to when I'm like not happy with either the season, because like winter gets me down, or just like with my life currently, because I have a lot of stuff that goes on, especially with just my home life. So when I was little, I used to just always read to escape from it, and I discovered YouTube, and that kind of took over. But I'm trying to get back into reading, and Booktube's definitely been helping me focus on going to that instead of YouTube more, which I really like. But I also read just because, like, I love it. I want I want to be someone with magical powers. I want to experience different worlds and different cultures, and basically I just want to be someone with a magical power, though I've always wanted to. I can kind of go into that more when I talk about what got me into reading, like what book, because that kind of started my wanting to have a magical power, and it evolves all the time. Like, I want to be an assassin. Like, I want to have the abilities of an assassin because I think that'd be so cool and people would respect me. I kind of have, like, a little bit of a hero complex, I'm pretty sure, but I really want to be an assassin because throne of glass. What else makes me want to be things? I want to be a thread witch because of truth witch, because, like, that's cool. You know, just, like, a lot of things. Alright, the next question is, wait, I gotta remember. What book or book series got you into reading? That's actually the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. I just loved it. This was the first book that I can remember that got me into reading. I know that I read a lot. I read a lot of Garfield books. I loved Garfield so much. I read a couple of different, I was in a couple different middle grade series, but, like, the first book I can remember that, like, changed me is The Lightning Thief, because I loved Greek mythology. I still do. As a kid, I read every book at the library of Greek mythology. I was so into it, and I was even, like, kind of, like, trying to write my own history of it. Like, I was writing down all the stories and, like, doing drawings for them and stuff like that. And then I read this book, and it has Greek mythology in it, and it's hilarious, and the relationships are so amazing, and I fell in love with it, and I fell in love with reading. And this series I don't know, it made me happy. And then I read The Hunger Games, which introduced me to, like, a different type of book. Like, I don't know, they just, like, really helped me fall in love with reading, I guess, because they're so different from they're the same as our world, but so different, and it was really awesome to get to experience that. So I don't know, I just really like reading. What questions would you have for your favorite booktubers? I really don't know how to answer that, because, like, I could be like, oh, like, how did your channel take off? But you could literally, most of them have done videos of it, but they don't really help because it's, like, information you know. They'd be like, hey, can you give me a shout out? But, like, I wouldn't actually ask that. I'm not that type of person. But, like, if they would say yes, yeah, I would ask that. Because, like, I don't know, I want people to watch my videos and comment and tell me what they want to say. Like, that's what I've always wanted. And that's starting to happen on my Sims channel. So, like, it's not, like, every video, though. So, like, it's still a work in progress. But I don't know. I would probably just ask them about their life, honestly. Like, hey, how are you? What's going on? I don't know. I feel like I'd want to actually be friends. I don't have questions regarding anything, I don't think. Maybe, how can you afford all those books? But I don't have a job, so. Okay, God. What challenges do you have to overcome for starting a booktube channel? It's, like, are hard to overcome, something like that. Just getting people to see your videos because of how YouTube works now. That's going to be really hard. So, you know, I'm going to move on from that topic, though. When did you start reading? So, as I said, I really started reading in the 4th grade when I read the Percy Jackson series. But I remember my grandma teaching me to read in, like, kindergarten or whenever, probably a little bit before that. It was really, really hard for me, and I hated it because it was really hard for me to learn words. So reading was a struggle, but then I got into reading, and I didn't stop. Like, the Percy Jackson series is the first one I remember, but I know that I was obsessed with reading before that. But, like, that series, it's just, like, books, not, like 20-page books, you know? And then, where do you like to read? I personally mostly read in the bath because I have no distractions and I won't try to go on YouTube. But then, like, if I still want to read once I get out of the bath, I'll read in my bed until I finish the book. And then I read at school a lot because there's a lot of useless things going on that don't matter, and there's a lot of extra time in school. As you can see right now, I'm annoyed with school. I'm a senior, and there's just, like, I took classes I thought would be really awesome to take, but they're too easy and they're boring and I'm not having fun. I just don't want to go to school anymore. And I can't graduate early because I need another 2 semesters, or I need a credit. Alright. What kind of books do I like to read? I like to read fantasy books because of the whole different world thing and magical powers. They're just my favorite kind. Honestly, I would say like 90 to 90, well, I'm gonna say like 96% of the books I own are all fantasy books. I have a couple contemporary, but the rest of them I would say are all fantasy. I mean, at varying levels. Some of them are like extreme fantasy, but like some of them aren't. Like the Diabolic, that's kind of sci-fi actually. You know, I feel like I have too broad of a spectrum for like book types. I'm like, oh, magical power, fantasy. No, this is a sci-fi fantasy, I'd say. Love this. This is actually one of my favorite books I've ever read. Truth Witch is definitely high fantasy. I haven't read these, The Grave Keepers and Far from the Tree, but these are actually contemporary books. I'm really excited to start reading them. But I'm gonna go now. Because, I don't know, I think it's too late for me to be filming, but like, this is part of my personality. Alright, you guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, leave me a like down below, and comment what you would like me to do on this channel, like tags or anything like that, and I'll definitely do them. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!